We are here again. Yes, we are. Hoping everything was set up the right way. I'm hoping I'm live where I'm supposed to be live. I'm hoping that you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Let's make sure. If you can hear me when you come in here, I just need you to drop something in the comments so that I know you can hear me before I proceed with the show. But I will say that I'm your host tonight, Shania Allure, and this is the Looney Bin. It's been a long time coming. If you want to see past episodes, my YouTube is the Looney Bin 4105, or you can just put in the Looney Bin with Shania Allure and I'll pop up. Not to be confused with my artist channel, because I'm also an artist, and that's just Shania Allure. So you'll see me if you just put my name in, whatever the case may be. Who's going to go see The Conjuring tonight? Because that's something that I wanted to do. But I'm here with y'all tonight. Right now, we got an hour. So I'm going to try to get everything in. And we're going to figure out. I'm going to allow some time. I know it's Friday night. I know people are out and things like that. Which is why this is not only a live show, but it will be posted so you can rewatch it. All right, we're in the Looney Bin. Let's go.
Have a seat, have a seat. What's tea? Welcome to the Looney Bin. Have a seat, have a seat. We're here to get into some things, some tea. Might mess around and eat, cook together, get it together. What's tea? Dirty Harry segment, mental health series. A word from Shania Allure. Word. Like, share, and subscribe.
All right. Now, it's my Friday night too, so I want to go out and I want to do things, and it's date night, and I want to go be with my people. So I'm going to make this quick and fast in a hurry. Most episodes, are always an hour, but I think I can squeeze in these segments and we'll be able to get out of here. Both of us, y'all can go, I can go. And yeah, whatever you don't see, you can get it on the replay. It's going to premiere on YouTube on Sunday, I think. I don't think the scheduling changed for YouTube, but it did change for Facebook. So we're live right now. If you can hear me clearly, can you please let me know in the comments? We are going to get into the first segment because, yeah. The first segment is Let's Talk Hip Hop. Y'all know that's where we always land. Very, very, very seldom that I start with anything else but Let's Talk Hip Hop. And the only other thing that I start with always is the mental health series. But reason why I'm not going to start with the mental health series is because I'm going to close with that today. So we are going to do that. Hello. I want you to get in the comments and let me know if you can hear me, if everything looks good, if there's anything I need to change. Okay? Please and thank you. I appreciate that. Let me get some hearts. Please and thank you, so we can push into this algorithm because it's been a while. I haven't been on the Looney Bin, and I don't know. And the last episode that I did was a voiceover, so we're gonna have to figure it out. But we're gonna jump right into Let's Talk Hip Hop. You already know the hot topics right now. It's in the title. Y'all know what's out right now. What's going on? Biggest one. We got to get into female rap, of course, because I'm a female rapper. So we're definitely going to get into that. And a lot of people say, oh, how can you talk about female rap if you're a female rapper? Because that's something I can relate to. Okay. So we're going to get into that. If you agree, you don't agree, it doesn't matter. This is where you get in my comments and you say you don't agree. When you see me post a picture and I'm looking cute or something, that's not where you get in my comments and you start saying how you don't agree. Okay. This is your time to shine. For all the people that follow me and don't never talk to me until they disagree with something, this is your time to shine, okay? So get in them comments and do whatever you need to do, say whatever you need to say, because I'm not going to argue with you today. I'm going to let you have the floor, okay? I'm going to let you have the floor. I'm bringing you the information. You guys could say whatever you want to say about it. Okay. Maintain your thoughts on the matter. You said what you said. All right. So we're going to get into Cardi B. Okay. I definitely wanted to touch on this whenever I was posting about it, but I wasn't ready yet in the Looney Bin. As you can see, we came back very polished. We came back very, very together. Okay. So I want to get into Cardi B's Imaginary Players a little bit. I'm not going to stay too much on that, but it rolls into her rollout. So we'll get into that. Her Jay-Z sample that she did or whatever. As far as that, I've seen a lot of people breaking it down very literally. Like they scrutinized her a lot. And I know she knew that she was going to be scrutinized because of not only the sample that you chose to do, but because it's you. Like, you know what I mean? Just some people, when they do something, it's just because it's them, people are not going to rock with it. But for whatever reason, because they're a stan of somebody else, or they just don't like that person's personality, or whatever the case may be, and they just can't get into the music because they can't get past the person. I'm the type of person, and I've said it before, that whenever I see an artist, I can separate the art from the person. And you have to be able to do that in order to enjoy music, because a lot of these celebrities are fucked up for real. Like, a lot of them are really fucked up and they're into some dark ass shit. So, whatever. Anyways, so with Imaginary Players, it did get a lot of negative feedback, whatever the case may be. Me personally, I liked it. I'm going to say I liked it. For the people that didn't like it, now's your time to shine. Okay? Because I've had people in my comments going back and forth saying that if you don't like that, I said if you don't like it, that you're a hater. I never said that. I didn't say that. I said people hate Cardi B. That's what I said. Okay? Anyway, so now's your time to shine, baby girl. Anyways, so I said she was getting a lot of negative feedback, and it was because of who she is. What's wrong with that? I get a lot of negative feedback because of who I am. Who gives a fuck? There's people that like it, and people that's going to pay attention, and people that's going to stream it, and people that's going to whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can't focus on the people that don't give a fuck and don't like it, or whatever the case may be. But they're somehow you don't like something that somebody's doing, but you always make yourself known that you listen to it. How does that work? We're going to need to fix that, okay? You're either a fan or a loony. One of the two. You're either Barty Gang or you're not. Like, you're either whatever the fuck or you're not. Because y'all pay attention to people y'all don't like way too much for me. I don't understand that. Hey, what's up? I'm seeing you now. I hope my comments don't lag over here. But yeah, like, you either pay attention or you don't. It is what it is. And then you get the people that act like they don't see you, whatever the case may be, but they be tuned in more than the people that actually call themselves your fans. So it is what it is. Regardless of the fact, I think the biggest question right now with Cardi B is, can she do it again? Like, can she really do it again? Her success for Invasion of Privacy was, she's still breaking records to this day. She has a lot of things to really stand on, not only just because of the hype of the album, but because it took you so long to put it out, but because now it's not the same climate. There's a lot more girls in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Cardi, Nicki, Megan climbing up. You know what I'm saying? Latto been in since she was a kid, but she wasn't getting no really, she wasn't getting that momentum until she could rap the way she raps now. When she was a child and she was rapping for children, she was rapping for children. She turned 18 and she was able to talk about what the other girls talk about. Their cat, their snatch, their butt, their whatever, get a little injection here and there, BBL. Like, that's just the way that they run their industry, or whatever the case may be. Y'all know how I feel about that shit over here. We won't do that. But regardless of the fact, I will want to talk about the pregnancy publicity stuff, because there's a lot of people that thought, hey, Marty, how you doing? What did you put in your comment? Because it's not showing up. It just shows your name. I can't see it. And usually I would have my iPad over here so I could be in the chat with y'all, but I can't do it right now because my iPad's dead. And it's either one or the other. So I can't do that. But, oh, okay. I wonder why it's not registering over here. That's different. You sent stars. Thank you, Marty. I appreciate that. Thank you. And if y'all can heart this live, please, for me, and share it before I get into it. Thank you. All right. So let's get back into the conversation. Can she do it again? That's the biggest question. I feel like she can. I feel like because a lot of people, I appreciate you so much. I feel like a lot of people are anticipating this album so much that even her haters are going to be listening to it. And people don't understand that when you listen to something, even though you don't like the person or whatever the case may be, you're still benefiting them. We're still getting that stream. You listen to it to talk shit about it, but we still got a stream from you. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact. So it's like, then you get the people that's going to listen to it over and over and over and over again so they could try to pick it apart, not knowing that's building up streams. Like it's a weird thing, but it's Cardi B. She's going to do what she needs to do. Now, I will say the numbers are not numbering anymore because the streaming era destroyed that shit. But I seen her, whether she was trolling or not, I seen her out in the streets, you know what I'm saying, giving physical copies of her record out and everything like that. And I commend her because that was something that I had thought about. And I was like, you know what? We need to take it back to when we trapping out the trunk. You know what I'm saying? And getting up in people's faces and giving them physical copies so they can see. A lot of people may not have CD players anymore, but they can see what they're about to invest in. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to her for that. I like that idea. It's really, really dope. And I'm pretty sure a lot of girls is going to follow suit because Cardi is a trendsetter. And even though that's not a new trend, it is old trend that she's bringing back because you don't see anybody out there in the streets hustling their record like that. Okay? So, yeah, everything is streamed now. Everything is stream, whatever the case may be. So basically, I do want to say that this is something that I found out, honestly, today. She holds the title for the best-selling female rap album of the 21st century. I didn't know that, honestly. To be perfectly honest, I thought it was Nicki. I really did. Not the album she just released, Pink Friday 2, but something older. I thought it was Nicki, but it's Cardi. So, and then you got a Grammy for Best Rap Album for Invasion of Privacy. So I feel like at the end of the day, you already got some big ass shoes to fill, and it's not the same timing anymore. At all. It's not the same time. So I don't know. Good luck to her on that. I will be listening. Am I the drama? We will be listening. We will be streaming over here at the Looney Bin. We won't be picking her apart, but we will be listening. And I hope that she does deliver because her own shoes are so big to fill. So I hope that she does deliver. All right. So we're going to get off Cardi. We're going to go into other news. We're going to go into some pop culture because, yeah, this is pop culture and Let's Talk Hip Hop. It's kind of a mesh of the segments, whatever you want to say. But this came down my timeline on the 3rd or the 4th, one of the two. Latto and Ice Spice, they collabed. That was strange to me. And I'll say I don't trust anything in the industry. Whenever I see two people beefing, if it's not some street shit or they're like ready to attack each other's heads off like Jocelyn and Big Lex did, I don't believe it. I believe everything is for clicks. Everything is for bait. Everything is for a publicity stunt. Just like Cardi wearing that fat suit, trying to look pregnant, like things like that, just to make people talk about her because she was in the trial. Then she used the trial for clout for the album or whatever the case may be. So I don't trust anything that I see as far as the industry. People come up with different things all the time to try to sell something, and controversy sells. So I will say, though, that when Ice Spice came up, she took the route of her favorite person, and we all know who that person is, okay? She took that route. And y'all know I get really blunt, and I don't give a fuck, okay? And I don't want to hear no barbs in my comments because y'all know how I feel about y'all. I really don't fuck with y'all for real because y'all be doing too much. Anyway, Ice Spice took a page out of Nicki's book, how she came up, taking shots at Latto because Latto was, doing her thing. She had her #1 and everything like that. She was a hot girl at the time, next to Meg, Nicki, Doja, Cardi, all them. But Latto was doing her fucking thing. She still is, or whatever. But she hasn't had anything out since Somebody or whatever. So for her to pop out with Ice Spice while Ice Spice is doing her rebrand, it's smart for both of their teams. I feel like their teams got them in a room and told them, hey, the bag is greater if we get it together. All this beef and throwing shots back and forth, it's really about nothing. It's about, oh, Ice Spice is still in my style. She's wearing the same designers I'm wearing. She's wearing the same skirts I'm wearing. Like, it really wasn't about anything. Like, did she take your man? Did she stop your bag? You know what I'm saying? Did she get on stage and diss you for real? No. Y'all just threw little shots. So fuck all that. Let's show these people that at the end of the day, the bag is greater together. And I feel like that was a smart move, whether it was their decision or not, whether it was their teams, kudos to their team, because it was a smart move. Now, the song, I will say, it's called Gat. And for y'all that don't know what Gat is, you ever see a bitch with a fat ass and you just be like, God damn. That's what Gat is. So they dropped that record. I think it's cute. I think it's going to do well on TikTok. I think it's a cute record. It's not, that's why it's in pop culture and not Let's Talk Hip Hop. Yes, they're rapping, but it's not a rappy rap song. So, but I think it's cute for them. And I think it was a cute moment. I think the video is hot. I think their looks were amazing. And I think it was a smart move to go on Kai Cenat's stream and promote the record because that helped a lot. He has a lot of fans. So they're doing everything right as far as this record. I just hope that they don't just, do like us indies do. We tend to post something, it get a little bit of traction, it get hot, and then we just move on to something else. I'm very guilty of that. And so they have to stick to that real quick and let that just marinate because a lot of people haven't heard it yet. A lot of people don't even know what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? But you got the people like us, you know what I'm saying, the small town media or whatever case may be that are trying to help them. You know what I'm saying? And not even just help them, but it's helping us too because now we have content. You know what I'm saying? We have more content to talk about. Those of us that do want to be in media and things like that. So, yeah, like I said, after them throwing shots at each other, I was just like, okay, because you got Ice Spice over here talking about something you ain't even the flirt. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Latto talking about Jesus walked on water. I got ice boiling though. Like after that, we would have had to have a talk, teams aside. Like we gotta. And then on the record though, if you go and listen to the record, it still sounds like they're taking shots. Like they're just throwing little stones, little pebbles. Like, but they're not really, you know what I'm saying, taking direct shots. They're just still trying to like check each other's temperature and shit. It's cute. It's funny. Like it seems playful to me, honestly. Like, and then that's enough to get young fans thinking like, oh, they're still beefing or whatever the case may be. Meanwhile, they was in the studio together writing their verses. You know what I'm saying? Like the shot that you think Ice wrote, Latto wrote it for or helped her with the line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So be like mindful of the smoke and mirrors in the industry because everything is not what it seems. It's really not. But it's entertainment though. And that's what we want. We want to be entertained. So yeah, I'll say that. Definitely cute. It's on YouTube right now. I think it just dropped last night. Make sure y'all go check that out. Because it's very, very sexy. I think it's very cute. I think they complement each other well. I don't know what the beef ever was. They're both cute. They're both thick. They're both, Now, Latto, she can rap her ass off. Ice need a little work. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but everybody knows that's how I feel about Ice. Like, she could use, like, even in the video, Latto spit her shit. Ice did not. She was just doing looks because if you notice, she's rapping a little faster than when she usually raps. And she couldn't keep up with that. Not even just lip syncing it. That's something you got to work on, baby. Because when it's time for y'all to go do this record on the stage, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do? Latto's going to eat you up. So, yeah. We're going to get past that. But, yeah. These are the girls. Y'all remember Annie? Y'all remember Annie? And Miss Mulatto, they both are rebranding right now. So, she's not doing the Annie wigs no more. She looks a lot more classy and polished. I think she got a new stylist. So she's trying to find her identity and not dress like Latto now. And Latto's still Latto. Like, a lot of people say they don't rock with Latto because she tries to force her Atlanta accent. But if that's where she was born and raised, if that's where she's from, that's how she talks. You know what I'm saying? And we watched her as a child on the Rap Game, and she still talked like that. So I'm trying to understand, where's the force? I don't know. Maybe she got a little bit more. Maybe she hangs out at home more than she's on the road. So she got a little bit more, strong with it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in Virginia, people will say, oh, they hear my up north accent. They say I'm country. But when I'm up here, they say they hear my Virginia accent. And it's just like, damn, I don't know what the fuck I sound like at this point. I just sound like me. So I don't know. I don't know what they want to do with that. I don't know. But I really want to get into the hot topic of the night because it's still hot. It's still hot right now. Like Young Thug. I'm sorry. Listening to, matter of fact, let me plug this. Trap Lord Ross on YouTube just dropped a 2-hour doc on Young Thug. It's called Ratlanta. Man, watch out. Like, man, if y'all watch that shit, I'm so sorry. It's so entertaining. It's so entertaining, regardless of the fact of how you feel about that type of shit. Because everybody knows how I feel about that type of shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, I don't care about that. But it's entertainment. So I'm going to watch it. And I love his journalism. And I love the way he takes his time. And he goes and gets all the information. And when he does get something wrong, he has no problem coming back, amending the video, taking out what was wrong, putting in what was right, or just taking the whole video down and re-uploading it with the right information. That's one thing I like about him, because a lot of media will not do that. They will sit there and gaslight you and be like, no, this is what happened. That's not right. So shout out to him. Watch that doc. If you watch the King Von doc, you can sit through this one, because it's enough drama. I think I got halfway through and now I'm here with y'all. So yeah. But I don't understand why Young Thug felt like it was okay to sit on that phone, on that jail phone. And I know you get bored in jail and things like that, whatever. But it wasn't okay for him to sit on that jail phone and try to pick poor little Glorilla apart. Talk about how she's ugly and she ain't shit and this and that and the third. But it came out that he had been in her DMs. Meanwhile, my bone to pick is not even really with either one of them. It's really with Mariah, for real, because for you to sit on the phone and even entertain that, then you're gonna try to add, talking about some, they say she look like Rihanna, so he can furthermore dig in her ass. Like, why would you should have just been like, babe, I'm not that. I was just on the stage with her, like, I'm cool with her. I'm not about to let you sit here and talk shit. Like, switch the subject. For you to entertain it, that just shows how you be. And you're an opportunist. That's not cool. Now, as far as Glow, if you knew that her dude was in your inbox and you was smiling on stage in her face, that's another thing. So the females is wrong too. It's not just Thug. I see a lot of people tearing Thug the fuck down. And it's not just Thug. Yeah, he's messy as hell. But what nigga ain't? A lot of these men are messy with their women. They will sit and pick somebody to fuck apart. But not your friends. You're not allowed to, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to let them do your friends like that. Now, these birds that be outside, when y'all go out and y'all see somebody, oh, look at her dress. Oh, whatever the case may be, whatever y'all want to utter to each other, whatever, that's cool. But if it's somebody that y'all invite over and y'all be, kikiing on the phone with and this, that, and the third, and y'all's doing business and this, that, and the third, yeah, business is business. But don't get on the stage and say, oh, this is my girl. I love her. She's so pretty. I love her style. This, that, and third. Don't do that. You don't got to do all that. Just get your bag and get off stage. You don't even have to do all that. Like, a work relationship is a work relationship. That's what I don't like. I don't like fake shit. I don't like somebody smiling in my face and making it seem like we're cool. And then the next thing you know, they're doing some backdoor shit like that. And she would have never told her that Thug was in her inbox if this voice recording would have never came out. That's my problem. That right there is my problem. Those are the type of girls that you got to be aware of, because they'll know something's not right. Something's murky in the water. And here they come. They won't say nothing until they feel like they got one up on you. Once they feel like they got one up on you, oh, everything's coming out. Oh, yeah, he was trying to get with me. He was doing this. He was that. He was texting me. He was asking me when you know what I'm saying, where you at, if he was coming home. He was trying to get the tea on you. All that. Don't come out until y'all fall out. Till y'all fall out. Now it's your nigga ain't shit. And that's why you miserable. And this, that, and the third. Like, it's those type of girls. So, yeah. But if y'all are not hip with it, here it is. we are going to play the video for y'all right now.
I saw the girl, Glorilla. She,
Yeah.
why do people say she pretty? That be ugly as fuck.
You think she ugly?
You said it.
To her.
Like,
Tell
yeah,
me
they
you think
say she ain't ugly. People, men, niggas be saying she ain't ugly. That bitch ain't nothing.
They be saying she look like Rihanna.
Man, be like goddamn Brianna.
Yeah.
Rihanna. Man, watch out.
Oh, man.
She look like Rihanna. Long ass, bullshit ass wig, skinny shit. Goddamn.
I'm sorry, that man watch out, take me out every time. Every time he said in every lead phone call that came out, he said it and it just it gets me.
Big mouth, man, watch out. It's crazy. There probably niggas really running around sneaking with a tooth in the henna.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of niggas in the DM and stuff. You know, but I be feeling like sometimes a lot of niggas like that, it'd be like, if the girl is regular, you won't try to fuck with the girl, you know? It's just like, she got a number one song, and, you know.
Niggas just like, oh, let hit her. Man, bitch ain't talking about nothing. I will not pursue her at all, ever. Man, watch out. Watch out. That shit ain't nothing. All the shit I seen about her. You seen the video of walking past.
Okay. That's enough of that because to me, it gives messy ass man and it gives hating ass female to me. I'm sorry. It gives a lot. It gives a lot because y'all don't get to talk to each other that much, obviously. Y'all don't get to see each other that much, obviously. Somebody's sitting in jail. So why is this female on your brain? I call you. I don't want to talk about no other female. I want to talk about what we got going on. What we going to do when you get home. That's what I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about that other shit. I don't want to talk about nothing stupid. You know, that shit messy as fuck. Oh shit, Lo. I just put my comments back on. Hi. You gonna say Ice Spice need Jesus. I'm crying. You know what? See, this is why I need my other device, but it's dead right now, and I gotta charge my phone because I'm going out. But regardless of the fact, yeah, that was really messy. That situation was really messy, and I feel like, you know what makes it even messier? Like I said, the relationship between Glorilla and Mariah the Scientist. That's what makes it messy for me. Because regardless of the fact, you don't do that too. It's just girl code. Like,
I want you to sing my favorite song.
I just love you. I'm so happy to just be doing this with you right now. Oh my God.
You said what?
You look so good. I just love you.
You look so good. Wow.
Right, I'm so happy. Okay, now.
Yeah, I want you to sing your my favorite song.
I should do that. Okay, you ready? If y'all know this song, you gotta know this song. I mean, I'm from Atlanta. Come on, don't do me like this.
Glorilla.
Yeah.
okay. So that was that fake ass shit. That was that fake ass shit. To Kenny, yeah, I do believe that. I do. I don't know what that girl got going on. Yeah, she got a lot going on. For real. She needed this rebrand so bad because from the leak with the text messages about Nicki, that kind of destroyed that title that she had. That kind of destroyed that for her and her image, made her look messy as well. And then you took your so-called best friend on tour, but denied her food. You wouldn't even get the girl a chicken salad. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? You're starving your friends on tour, but you asked them to come. So that just shows, like, she just lost a lot of momentum after that. Like, character is a lot. Like, it's one thing to have talent, which she barely got that. And I stamped that. Which she barely got that. Your fat ass is only going to get you so far in the game, regardless of the fact. And then people find out that you're nasty behind the scenes and you don't clap for the other girls, even the girls that are close to you that you came up with. Like, it's a done deal when people find that out, because it's not like the old days where celebrities were unreachable. Now you got social media where you feel like you could talk directly to them, which you can now. And they see it. Trust and believe, they see it. They may not respond to everybody, but they fucking see it. And back in the day, they didn't have that. You had to go out and go to meet and greets or catch them somewhere shopping or something like that to even get your thought across to them. They don't know what the hell you think unless you write them fan mail. Like, it's different. So to be able to see these people's personalities on camera all the time, from them going to people's Twitch streams and streamer universities and behind the scenes and people leaking videos and leaking audios and things like that. It's, it's what it is. You get what you get. You get whoever the fuck they present themselves to be that day. Now, whenever people leak text messages and they leak audio and things like that, that's the real them. That's the real them. A lot of them feel like, man, fuck these broke ass people, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But them same broke ass people made you rich. But a lot of them feel like that, but they would never say it. As long as they know they're being recorded, they would never say that shit. But a fly on the wall would tell you different about a lot of your favorite fucking artists. A lot of your favorite artists don't give a fuck about you. And it's true. And regardless of the fact, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I don't. Because you can't feed the whole world. Yes, you can give back. You could donate this, that, and the third. But who knows? What about these foundations out here? You don't know where that money's really going. Just like when you donate to somebody's GoFundMe, you don't even know if that's the real GoFundMe. I remember I donated $1 to this fund, and it wasn't even the person who it happened to. It was a fake. I was really mad. It was $1, and I was still mad because why are you scamming people? How you know that's not my last dollar? And you scamming people, and I give that out of the kindness of my heart. And the person's mom got up there and was like, "Do not give to this. It's fake. It's not me, and I'm trying to get it shut down, but I can't." Like, why do people do that? Like, you can't be that. It's bad out here. I will agree to that. It's definitely bad out here. But it's not that bad to where you're scheming people out of their money. And it's like, it's hard for everybody. It's really hard for everybody. And you just scamming people out of their money. And you don't care what happens after you get your little bit of $2 or $3 or whatever the fuck maybe. We need to stop doing that as a people. It's not just one community. It's a people. Like, when you see somebody going through hard times, why is your first instinct to be like, oh, let me scam? Something's really wrong with y'all spirits for real. Like, we need to fix that. Okay, I had to fix my gloss, honey. I had to fix my gloss. But anyways, so as far as my treatments, that's what we have for the main segments. Let's talk hip hop and pop culture. Y'all know we do relationship talks as well. And I actually wanted to just say what was on my heart as far as that. And I don't think I'm going to touch on, like, as far as like partnership, relationship type of things. I'm going to speak more on like family dynamics today, because that's what's on my heart to talk about. As far as family dynamics and relationships and things like that. I think nowadays, and don't take this from a personal standpoint, it's just something that I've observed. Even going down my timeline, I've observed it. But a lot of families are not families anymore. And when I say that, I mean, like, growing up, like, we ate dinner together. We did game night at least once a week. Like, we went to church. We did all that stuff. And you know what I mean? And I see less and less of families making that a priority. Yeah, they do it every once in a blue moon, and they have to make sure that it's recorded and it's posted and things like that. But I hope that there are more families taking that time out with their family and doing things together without their phones, and it just doesn't get posted because they don't have their phones. That's what I can only hope, because it seems like families are not together anymore. And I know for mine, I'll say our OGs. When our OGs start passing away, that's when everybody else start branching off and doing their own thing, basically. And I know that's true for a couple other families. But for mine, that's definitely true. And it hurts. It really does. It hurts, especially when you have a big family and certain circumstances broke your family. Like, it hurts, especially when it's out of your control. So I don't know what I would say as far as that. It's a just try to get back to it. Like, we have to try to get back to it. I'm guilty of it too. But I will also add that all family is not real family. Like, all family is not family. Just because you're blood with somebody, that doesn't make them family. Family is people who make you feel safe, not triggered. Family is people who make you feel loved, not hated. Your spirit should not be disrupted when you go around that family member, period. You should be happy to see them, and they should be happy to see you. And if that's not the truth, then stay the fuck away from them. I'm a big advocate for that. I don't care who they are. Mother, daughter, sister, cat, dog. I don't give a fuck. If that person don't sit right with your spirit, then stay away. Stay away. I'm not saying everybody got to get the fuck together. Hi, boo. How you doing? I'm going to message you whenever I get off of this live. I'm going to message you in the private chat, girl. Yes, I am. But yeah, other than that, I think people are more focused on the family that they create rather than the family that they come from. And although that is very important, the family that you come from is important too. As long as those people know that love is love and it's not one-sided. It's not, I call you and check up on you, I never hear from you either. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, oh, only hit me up when you need something. It's not be in my face, but be with this one and that one and talk about me like a dog, like I'm not your fucking family. Like, that's not family. So put your foot down where it needs to be, but also try to love. Like, try to love and try to forgive, because if you don't, it does something to you on the inside. It really does. It really does. Shit, get some motherfucking therapy if you got to get some goddamn therapy. This for me is my therapy. I go to therapy, but this is my therapy as well. I couldn't wait to get back on the Looney bin. Y'all don't understand. You see us, we in the office. Like, this is my office. We in here. Like, I couldn't wait. And so it does something to the spirit. Just find something that makes you happy. And if you can share it with your loved ones, do that. If it's something that's just for you and you just need it just for you, then just do it by yourself. That's cool too. You know what I'm saying? And so we've been on here for about 40 minutes. And because it's Friday and everything like that, this is the, debut show back and everything like that. I want to go see the fucking Conjuring. I don't know about y'all. I don't give a damn if the priest is outside the theater blessing people. I don't give a damn. I'm going to see the Conjuring. It's marketing at the end of the day. It's entertainment. I keep telling y'all. Don't leave, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact, but stay prayed up for real though. Anyway, we're going to end this with the mental health series, okay? And you already know how I do. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst. How are you feeling today? I'm going to say I'm a 2. I never say I'm a 1. Because I could always be better. I don't give a damn. I could always be better. But 1 being the worst, 1 being the best and 5 being the worst. Where are you at as far as the mental health series? How's your mental today? How do you feel? I'll say I feel good. I really do. Especially right now. When I'm in this spot and I'm on camera and I'm here with y'all, I'm good. I could say I'm a 1 for real. I really could, because I feel good when I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I like this for me. I really do. But yeah, y'all. Don't forget that this is up indefinitely. And you could get the replay and you could comment and I'll check the comments. I'll be able to get everything, all the notifications. Please keep reacting. Please keep sharing. Share it to groups if you can. And yeah, I'm going to try to get back with y'all at least once a week. at least once a week if we don't have 2 episodes until we get back into the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? But this is our Friday night, and I hope everybody has a safe night, safe, blessed night. Please be safe. Don't be out here wilding. Ain't nobody worth it. Nobody's worth your freedom. Nobody's worth your life. Make it home safe to your children and your family. And Shani loves y'all. Okay? I will see y'all again next week, probably, if I don't do a Sunday. Okay? All right. We out.